they make the layouts on some of these courses absolutely ridiculous and so
Un-
simple. And
Mhm.
Jack and I have gone on multiple times where it's been there are 150 of the best golfers in this field. Don't
Unbelievable.
make it simple. Let me see which fucking four guys can hit that shot.
You're right. You're right,
Exactly.
Ross. You're 100% hit it on the head. It bothers me so much. When I watched golf in my 20s, 30s, 40s, you saw the best, but they knew they were in for a test. Oh, we got a tough test today. Oh, we got a tough test today. Now I hear, well, we changed the green. We made it wider. We took out a couple bumpers. We're taking out trees. I mean, where are we going over here? And now you got two tours. You know, nothing's the last time we talked, I told you Monahan was no good. I'll triple down on that. I mean, he gave the damn presentation at the players. Looked like he just walked out of the bar, had his hands in his pocket up by the mic, acting like he's all high and mighty. They don't have a plan. John Rahm is crying. Bryson DeChambeau crying like the little bitch that he is. You got buyer's remorse because you went there. You take all the money, but you're extinct. And it sort of pisses me off they're playing even in the four majors in a way. You took the money and you're being rewarded, but only 4 times a year. I mean, I saw Brooks Koepka. Okay. All these guys were supposed to be the best. I'm looking at the odds. Okay. And I'm saying to myself, well, wait a minute. 8 of 10 are PGA golfers. They're not live golfers. You got Koepka in there. DeChambeau's plus 3,500. So these guys have really actually hurt themselves by lack of competing against the best in the world and just having money in their pocket. They've gotten soft. And Koepka, his brand has been destroyed. He was doing Michelob commercials. He was doing commercials for Jiffy Lube. How many golfers get those opportunities? But he went for the big money. But you know what? It's buyer's remorse. They missed the ego trip. I watched Live for 10 minutes Sunday because I knew I was going to be on with you guys. No, Saturday. Turned it on. There were like 12 people watching. The TV was horrible. And I think these guys saw the money. Me, I'm still living off the money and the interest I made in the 1990s, 2000s. How much money do you need? Roy McIlroy's got to be worth $100 million. So let's say he doesn't get a deal from Liv. Big deal. You know? So it's just a joke right now what's going on. The adults don't know what they're doing. Brandel Chambly is still firing away. You know, he's upset. You got the other guy, you know, the guy that talks like the English guy who's pretty good. But, you know, it's bothersome. The game of golf, they're worried about the ratings. Rory never, and then Roy says the ratings, they're down a fifth. If it was ratings that drove advertising, golf wouldn't have any. Okay, except for the majors, period. But it's the kind of high-end sport that the Rolexes, the Cadillacs, the Buicks go to. So they could have low ratings. Don't play that game with me. And I'm tired of hearing about it from both sides.
Yeah. It's gotten old, and I think that's also what's led to the declined ratings too, is just people are just done with it. People are just done with all this crap. But I don't think the ratings are going to be down this weekend.
Oh, no. You got everybody back. Let's face it. The PGA is not as good as it was because you can't have those guys in another league. I mean, no. I'm watching guys winning that 100-1 that would never win if Rahm's there. If we all know this, if Smith is there, if some of these other guys are there, if DeChambeau's there, if Bubba Watson's there. I don't think Knapp is winning. I really don't. I think when you have 10 or 12 golfers gone from that, it hurts the product. It helps the younger guys. They're getting exposure now. But if you don't bet on it, you're going to shut off the Valero Open.
Yep.
Okay? You're going to shut off some of these, even the Waste Management Open, you know? But for me, I've been doing very well in golf, as good as I do in any of the other sports, because it's usually I do the matchups, but I live bet on Saturday and Sunday, usually on Sunday when they're jockeying the last 10 holes.
When They've been easing up courses throughout the
Oh,
Florida swing. Not just the Players Championship
sickening.
what was made easier this year. The Cognizant Classic at PGA National, which is annually one of the best and most difficult challenges on tour year in and year out. They made that a little bit of a cupcake this year, and yeah, I think just it's again. There's a lack of understanding what the people want from
That's
who's
right.
making those decisions on the PGA Tour, and that's what always catches Ross and myself's eyes, is just the lack of understanding what this modern generation wants. And there's a reason why YouTube golf is so big, but all the ratings are going down because they're just sick of the same old product, and it's nothing new, it's nothing innovative. They're pampering the players.
Yes,
They're
they are.
100% pampering the players, and it's just
I
starting
mean,
to
I
become
mean,
a
even
stale
the
product.
nonsense. How about this? I don't mind them interviewing the players. I like that guy. What's his name? Smiley. You know,
Smiley,
that's I like him. I think the players like him. They're comfortable. But after 3, 4 minutes, get out of there. Start showing them playing. Enough.
yes,
You
that's been
know,
a problem too. Like
show the players. Show them all.
we
Quit
got,
trying to. I don't care. Okay, what Wyndham Clark thinks at this particular thought. I don't care why he put the ball in the water 2 holes ago. We got 6 holes to go, you know? So, and then they're talking to him walking down. These are nice innovations, but I think they're doing it along with the long-winded, and I love her, Amanda Bablionis or Amanda Renner. She'll keep a guy for 15 minutes there talking to him, you know, just to eat up time. So, and there's been delays this year. Golfers waiting around. The pace of play speed it up a little bit. I mean, the other day they showed Gala. They said, well, he's been there for 15 minutes waiting. That never used to happen, ever.
yeah. Yeah, it's a wild time. Wild time
Yeah.
still is we don't have any finalized answer as where the future of professional golf is going to go. But for the first time since last July, live golfers, the PGA Tour players, are going to be facing off head to head this week at Augusta National. Of course, you know they're not going to be cupcaking. It is a monster. It is going to play difficult. You're going to need to have the complete package to get around there. We talked about driving distance being big. It's even just as difficult to find the landing spot on the greens because they're so sloped. You got greenside runoff areas, hard to putt there. It's going to be beautiful to watch in person.